All right, guys, so long time no see. We're gonna bring cars back to this channel. I got a new series starting on this channel again, interviewing car owners with their modified vehicles. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and subscribe and like for these type of videos. We're gonna probably not do like I used to do it with the cinematic videos, but there is gonna be some cinematic shots with this. But we're gonna be questioning the owners and asking them about their vehicle, what got them started and stuff like that. Let's get it.
El culpable no soy yo. Si te molesta el brillo, mala mía, fue que Dios a mí me cambió. Hey, hey. Él le puso autotune a la vida mía, ahora nos desafino yo. Ya no tengo que fingir mi alegría, desinstala el Photoshop. La gloria es de Dios y que no es mía, pero me siento en el top. Oh, ahora me siento en el top.
All right, guys, so we got here.
Yes, sir,
Sebastian. All right, Sebastian, how you doing today, bro?
Good, brother.
Bro, as you guys see the car, it is a beautiful Infiniti.
Sir,
What model?
2017 Infiniti Q60.
2017. And we're gonna talk about it, questions in the car. He's gonna answer some of that. But take a look at this beauty. As you guys saw in the intro video, him coming in, it is beautiful. But yeah, I'm standing right in front of this baby, and it is amazing to look at. We'll talk about the wheel specs and all that good stuff that you guys probably gonna want to know. And he'll be driving the vehicle as we ask him the questions. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Like this video, share it. Let's get started. All right, guys, so we are in the vehicle right now. Very cozy vehicle. I can see probably why he went with the Infiniti Q60. Am I right?
Yes, sir. You still got the performance you want. You get the luxury that you want. Man, it's all, in my opinion, it's just all around just so good, man. You get the good sounds. You're sitting nice. Your back doesn't hurt. Nothing shakes.
Yeah, and it's smooth, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's smooth. Especially with, he has bags, right? What kind of bags do you have?
I'm on Airlift 3P, all around, yes, sir.
Okay. And how much did that cost you to get all that set up?
I bought mine used, which is something that I will never recommend to anyone. Buy once, cry once. I've ran into so many issues with it, like the compressors, check valves, which is natural in any car suspension, any air suspension, I should say. But I've had way too many issues with the wire harnesses that the previous owner was messing around with. So thank God I have my boy Matt at MLS Motorsports. He installed it, fixed it, nice. Everything for me. So roughly $2,300. I got the full kit. Nice.
And how long did it actually take you to get that? Get it on and everything?
So because it was my first time ever trying to do bags and mats as well, it took us about 11 hours just because we didn't know how much plastic this car has inside. So everything that you see in the rear, the bench seat, pillars, everything had to come off completely to be able to run the harnesses and everything. Nice. And then that was another issue because I bought them used, the fittings for the struts themselves, they were just breaking, literally just shattering every time I would air out. So Yeah, thank God he hooked it up, so he got me some new parts for it too.
So, a question I always am curious to ask everyone who has a car modified: is this your dream car?
I think it's a step closer to my dream car.
Interesting.
I like it. I personally never knew about the Q60. I know about the G's, the Z's, all the platform. But when I was looking for a new car, when I had my previous one, I remember I was just driving down Okeechobee when I saw a white one. And I was like, what is that? I was like, that looks cool. And then I went to a dealership and they had this black one and they had a white one.
Right.
And thank God the deal didn't work out that night, because I didn't do any research at all. I didn't know there was a 3.0 twin turbo, or the 2.0, which is a Mercedes engine. Right. It's a 4-cylinder. So made some Google searches, and I found out it was a 3.0 that I wanted.
Interesting.
All-wheel drive, yes sir.
So is this the color of the vehicle, or is this wrapped?
It is a wrap. It was actually my first time ever wrapping. I did it myself.
Oh, you did it yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's all me.
That's awesome, dude.
Yes, sir.
How did you learn how to wrap? Or what got you to do it yourself?
I like working with my hands. I can't be sitting down in an office. So I started with like detailing, and then I was like, how do these people like get all these like super weird colors and like bright and everything? And at that, when I started, I wasn't gonna spend $15,000 to respray the car. You know what I mean? So yeah, did my research. I started with my chrome delete, and then I was like, you know, what's the worst that can happen?
Right. So he's just saying he didn't want to pay for it.
Yes, sir. I couldn't do it, man.
Oh man,
I couldn't do it.
And all right, so we'll get in more specs wise, because I know you guys, like I said, have questions all the time about the wheels and what fitment and all that stuff. Do you remember what the specs are for those wheels that you have on right now?
Yes, so they are custom, I don't know, one of ones, precision forged. They are a 2-piece wheel with floating spokes, running 20-inch wheels, and then I have 10 wides in the front, and then 10.5 in the rear, running.
Nice. Okay.
265s, yeah.
And you know the tire?
Running
size?
265s. I have it right here. 2 45s, 35s in the front, and then 265 35s in the rear.
Awesome.
Ways to like get it aligned and everything is good. So I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
After like a month, so like, I had to buy a whole new set of tires. So I was like, might as well. Let's just do it. So.
Do you have any slight camber on this vehicle at the moment, or no?
Nah, nothing added. It's just a natural. I think it's like 3 degrees that it naturally does it when you lower the car.
Right.
Planning on adding some later down the road. Just gotta, get some priorities straight. I want to do some other stuff to it.
I personally think it looks good how it is right now. I'm not a fan of camber personally.
Yeah.
It just makes it look like the car fell apart in a way, if that makes sense when it sits. Yeah, exactly. That's funny. So yeah, it's a bit, like I said, you guys will see the shots while we're driving and stuff like that. So definitely check out his Instagram so you can see his car pictures and stuff like that, or his vehicle or updates that he does.
Yes, sir. The Instagram is Sebas, SEBAS.Q60, and then the wrap page I have SG.wraps.
All right, so as you were saying, I think you said you did the wrap yourself, right?
Yes, sir. I did it myself.
And have you actually done anybody else's or no?
I've done 5 or 6 cars so far. Thankfully, within the crew, they've been super supportive. Now I'm expanding to, it's word of mouth right now because I don't have a specific shop. But the first car that I did was mine. Then I did my buddy's Gabe. And of course it was free of charge, because when you're doing your own, it's like you treat it different.
Exactly.
And then you think you're like, oh my gosh, it came out so good, I'm gonna start my own business. And then you realize that it's not the same when you do it for someone else, right?
That's true.
In my case, the other way around, bro. His looks way better than mine.
Interesting. So you guys will see the picture of the car, and yeah, that's amazing, man. And what makes you like wrapping cars? Isn't that time consuming? Isn't it like...
It's super time consuming, but I have ADHD and I can't, like, my brain doesn't stop. And you would think that I need something that's gonna like relax me, or I don't know, something that of me moving, but just my mind just concentrates on doing that specific task at that moment, and like when I'm rapping, it just like goes away.
Interesting.
So, and I like learning. I'm never gonna be like I'm the best one out here, because we all have room for improvement. That's just a fact.
That is
like
true.
Whether you accept it or not, you have room for improvement. So I like learning. I'm never like gonna stop just looking at videos on how to do this corner or like this bumper and stuff like that. So
that's the best thing to do is tutorials.
Yes, sir.
You would never learn something on your own. Personally, I hear people always say, "Oh, I did it myself. I learned it myself." There, maybe if you're the creator of that thing, and nobody, I definitely believe it. But you have to look it up to know something about it. Ain't no way you're just gonna say, "Hey, I know how to do this." But it just goes to show, guys, always practice. If you like it, if you have a passion in something, just do it. Don't wait too long, because obviously time is short, and you just kind of want to succeed. You never know how it might blow up. You know, you got to give it a chance. But that's awesome, man. I congratulate you on that. Hopefully that keeps growing.
Yes, sir.
And
taking off.
Let's get back to your car, though. What are your goals for this vehicle?
So recently, I took a trip to Washington, D.C. in this car, actually. Bagged with the wheels and everything. And I had a transmission issue up there that I had to ship it down here, find another transmission, get that all sorted out.
Oh, wow.
And I was already putting out a part out list and everything. And everyone was asking me, they were like, why are you going to sell it? It's like so unique, not just for the color, but like I started from literally nowhere. It's just a regular traffic black, Q60.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then the day I picked it up from the shop, I took it on a test drive, and I was like, yeah, I'm not selling it.
Interesting. So that's when you fell in love with the vehicle.
Even more, yes. So I'm planning on doing, hopefully, God willing, I'm able to get the new ARC wide body kit. That's something that I would love to do. Get some more aggressive specs. 3-piece wheels, something like that.
3-piece, okay.
Yes, sir.
And remember we just talked about that you said it was closer to your dream vehicle. What does that mean exactly?
Yes, sir. I'm a Nissan Inifiniti head, so...
Ah, okay.
Yep, you know where it's going.
Right. That's funny.
I want an R34 or an R32. A GTR. That's just...
That's something that everybody enjoys, man. When they first started showing up, everybody was over that car.
Yes.
It's disgusting.
Yes.
It was like the Nissan Altima. I remember the Nissan Altima.
Right.
Everybody had it. Everybody started to get it.
Right.
But what do you enjoy about, or what do you like about it now that you don't think it's already, already out of the trend of vehicles?
Definitely it is. My, I guess, vision has been just like shifting as we go, and as I keep doing what I have on my list, I should say.
Right.
But I think that would be the ultimate. I focused at first on the performance of the vehicle.
Okay.
Then I was like, I'm not gonna use this. I'm not into speed like that.
Interesting.
To be running every Thursday night or anything like that.
Right, exactly.
I enjoy shows a little bit more, cruising slow, I guess. So that's what I'm focusing on. That's why I want the wide body kit. Then I guess do a little bit of interior upgrades, like a roll cage, just because it looks good. Different seats, even though they're comfortable enough, but just small details like that.
Awesome. So I don't know if you want to answer this question. What's the power to this vehicle?
Roughly 500 to the four wheels.
500 to the four wheels.
Yes, sir.
Do you ever race in this vehicle, or is it just for cruising and stuff like that?
I did when I first got the tune. I've done it a couple of times just to see where I'm standing with the performance of it, and also to just with friends pretty much. But it's got maybe like 4 or 5 races, if I'm being honest. Yeah.
Okay. Would you call this a sleeper or no?
Not anymore. Not with the rap.
Not with the rap.
The rap should warn you, you know?
That's
it's like wild animals. If you see a bright color, don't touch it.
True, man. That's actually true. Like I said, guys, awesome guy. Very cool owner of this vehicle. And this is my first time actually meeting him. I did see him in the Speed Limits car meet. And I was going to ask as well, why or how did you get into, or how'd you find out about Speed Limit?
When I first started in the car scene, I guess, after college, I went to college in Bolivia. So when I got back, I like bikes. I've always been riding bikes and stuff like that. Nice. It was just too much going on around me involving bikes. So I was like, maybe I'm never going to touch a bike again. At least not own one.
Right.
So I was like, let's get into the car scene. At the time, my first car here in the U.S. was a 2015 Nissan Juke. Believe it or not. Yeah.
What year?
2015.
2015 Nissan, okay.
Yeah, so you can't do anything with that ECU. You can't do any power upgrades because it's a one, like, cast engine.
So you were really into the Nissan and Inifiniti cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. And shout out to Speed Limits, of course.
Yes, sir.
Because you guys got an awesome lineup. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And hopefully we'll do more cars. I'm not too sure who was going to be next. You guys are going to find out. Like I said, share this video if you definitely want to see more of this type of content.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, we're both excited, you know, because he's going to be my first start of this new series. Definitely show some support on his Instagram, and we're gonna show you some nice cinematic shots at the end here. Peace.
El culpable no soy yo. Si te molesta el brillo, mala mía, fue que Dios a mí me cambió. Ey, ey. Él le puso autotune a la vida mía, ahora no desafino yo. Ya no tengo que fingir mi alegría, desinstala el Photoshop. La gloria es de Dios y que no es mía, pero me siento en el top. Oh, ahora me siento en el top. Ahora me siento en el top, bien arriba, bien arriba. Cambié mi forma de pensar, ahora no es la misma, cambié de liga. Se hace lo que Dios diga, yo dejé que él mi movie la diría, así que nadie se equivoque. No estoy en Cali, no atiendo Double Whopper. Con mi mapa en mano pa' seguir mi norte. Estoy de viaje sin llevarme el pasaporte. Ey, 24/7 Dios cuidándome. Él me abrió el paracaídas, yo cayéndome. Me dio sus brazos de muleta cuando yo cogí. Por eso es que caí en cuenta de que el culpable no soy yo. No, no, no. Si te molesta el brillo, mala mía, fue que Dios a mí me cambió. Él le puso autotune a la vida mía, ahora no desafino yo. Ya no tengo que fingir mi alegría, desinstala el Photoshop. La gloria es de Dios y que no es mía, pero me siento en el top. Oh, ahora me siento en el top. Ahora me siento en el top por el que murió en la cruz. Si no sabes de quién hablo, yo hablo de Jesús. Tengo un piquete que sale por el sunroof. Por eso hay mucha gente que quiere estar en mi shoes. Pero no soy yo, no soy yo. Yo iba rumbo al fracaso y me desvió. Por eso yo sé que no fui yo. Porque su misericordia me alcanzó.